Hey guys, and welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show with Arindy and Kita. We back again with another episode for you, Colin. We calling this episode Move Outs, okay? So, what are we gonna talk about on the move outs? Can you leave the place just as you found it? Can you help me, Randy? Help me, girl. Help me.
No.
If y'all can see her face.
No.
She's like, no.
They don't. People don't. Let me just tell you. The landlord don't want your stuff. All your old stuff that you don't want, don't nobody else want it either. Take it with you. Throw it out. Get a dumpster. I don't know. I think we need to just prepare more as people. Okay? You know you moving in August, right?
Right.
It's July.
Right.
You should have been preparing last month.
Exactly.
Okay? You should have been throwing out that chair that's leaning. Don't nobody want that chair. You don't even want
Have
it.
one arm.
Yeah. Throw that away. Don't nobody want your nasty microwave. You know, I'm just going to get me another one.
Yeah, because you ain't cleaned it out.
Throw that one away. Matter of fact, throw the whole damn house away.
You know what?
Just throw it away.
Carpet included.
Yes. Roll it on up. Throw it away.
Right. Yeah, I
Don't leave stuff for us to throw away.
But my thing is, why would you not be courteous enough to extend that same courtesy to the landlord or the owner of the property who allowed you to live in their residence or building? I mean, it could be an apartment. Like I don't get that mentality a lot of times. So it's like you're not gonna clean anything. You're just gonna leave it like it's like you still there. I don't know. It's just a mentality I've yet to understand why people can't have respect for other people's property when they're using it. And it's no different like if somebody borrowed an outfit. I don't want you bringing that to me dirty. You ain't washed it, took it to the cleaners. I got all these stains on there. You ain't cleaned none of that. And I'm supposed to be okay with it. Girl, here you go. No, this is not how I gave it to you. Matter of fact, I gave it to you brand new with the tag on it. And you have the audacity to bring me something with deodorant stains, food stains, or whatever kind of stains, wrinkly, funky body odor because you've been sweating at the club or whatever you were doing. And I'm supposed to be okay. You could have been sexing in that. Let me leave that alone. But whatever the case may be, all your juices, whatever you want to talk about, you need to bring it to me clean. Because that's not how I gave it to you. You need to give it back to me in the same manner that I brought it to you. And I just think that just makes more sense to me. I don't get this mindset. And I just think people have a lack of respect for people's things. But then again, when it's their stuff, now all of a sudden they got a problem. And all of a sudden now you have expectations. How you going to have expectations on things you're not even meeting on the other end? Are you kidding me? I mean, really? So now we moving out. But I decided, I'm just going to get all new furniture. Let me just leave all that here. So now you're mad because you don't get no deposit back on something that you didn't even clean. How you having an expectation on something that you didn't even do? You have the audacity to say, hey, I want my money back. Boy, girl, bye. You're not getting that back because I got to use that money to clean the mess that you left. And really, it ain't enough. You want to talk about it because between a dumpster, getting it clean, recarpeted, and painted is going to cost me money. So why should I give you a dime? I wouldn't even give you a nickel, not even a penny, you copper person. Moving on. I've said too much. My bad. Am I in my feelings right now? Okay, I'm going to sit in that. Okay. Go ahead, Randy. Please continue.
Girl, you said a lot.
I know, right?
But it was all the truth. It was all the truth. I mean, if I rented you a property and it had a bunch of stuff in it from the last tenant, would you accept the keys? Would you be like, oh, you left left me a coat. This is nice. You left me some dirty furniture and a dirty shower curtain. Thank you.
That's mildewy.
Yeah, they got mold and soaps coming, people's dirt all over it. Thank you so much. Like, excuse me? Ma'am, take all of that with you. Take it all.
Right.
Be responsible. Because I'm going to tell you something. That's going to follow you.
Exactly.
Because I take pictures of everything. Yeah, I do. And I put the name on there and all that. So if a landlord call me, I'll be like, hey, all I got to say is you better double up on the security deposit because you're going to need it when they move. Matter of fact, let me send you these pictures. This how they moved out. Yeah. Yeah. This how they moved out. They gave no two flying whatevers on how they moved out of the property. Then to be the ones to be like, this is nice. Yeah, it's not going to be when you move. You done left a stove that you ain't never cleaned.
Who cooking on that?
Who want that? Who want it?
Somebody who ain't got nothing?
No, they don't. Somebody ain't got nothing to go buy a hot plate first.
Right. Like, I'm good. I don't need that stove.
I don't even have to eat.
You know what? My stomach.
The way it's set up, I just can't eat
lump
off
in the
that
throat.
stove.
Lump in the throat. I'm
Never
going to give me a hot plate. I'm going to go to Walmart.
Never mind.
Yeah. My bad.
Then y'all never wash walls. But how about this? Even if you don't wash the wall, can you just like every other Saturday wipe the switch plates off? Why is them black? Why they black? They was white when you moved in, so ain't nobody in here washing their hands. Nobody. And they wonder why we can't get rid of the coronavirus. People are walking viruses.
All day.
You hear me? They are walking viruses. Yeah. Then you hop about the house, acting all bougie and shit. No, ma'am, you are dirty. You are dirty. The whole house is dirty. Then be talking about somebody coming over there and laying up with you. No! Dirty? He's talking about you to his family. Like, she's nice, but whoo, I'm telling you, man, that house is nasty. And he nasty too.
For laying up with you.
Yeah. He's shaking his clothes on his way out the door. Woo!
Shake.
Shake. For breathing himself down. And then smelling like mice and roaches.
That's nasty.
Like, how people still got roaches though?
Do they still exist? I haven't seen one of those in God knows how long.
Like the dinosaurs, but apparently they not.
Really? No. I haven't seen that since probably I was a kid at somebody's house.
No.
Like, I haven't. No, I'm lying, because I know that when I was stationed in Turkey, they had what they call these palmetto bugs, and they had us in condemned housing. Don't trip. It was housing temporarily until we, was livable, until, they finished our dorms. But I kid you not, there was a gap between the floor and the door. And I be John Brown. There was these bugs that would come in from the back door, and somehow they would land in the second bathroom, which only had a shower stall and a toilet. And they would get on their backs and be like, and then they would die. If you can see I was like, they didn't get past that bathroom for whatever reason. They just, I don't know how we never used that bathroom until it was time, unless you had to do number 2. But regardless, it was just like, are you kidding me? They would just be on their back.
Like, what is that?
That's probably the last time I'd have seen one of them jokers. Because I'm like, these things over here in Turkey, they look ugly. They look like roaches, but they was called palmetto bugs. I was like, ugh. I mean, I would be like, but it was like, it was a season of them because, you know, after a while, we didn't have that. But moving on, it's not, we weren't nasty or nothing like that. It was just the environment that we were in over in Turkey. It was just weird. But yeah, I could tell some stories about that. But I'm going to move on. But yeah, like, do they even exist anymore? Like,
yes.
Who still got them?
The plagues. People that got plagues. Yeah. It's a plague.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's a plague. Yeah.
Well.
And people just, you know, I don't know, Lakita. Something is wrong with society.
You know what's wrong with society? Society now don't give a you know what.
And here's the thing.
And nobody's pressing them to give a hoot, to even care.
The worst
enough.
thing I hate to hear a woman say is, I'm bored.
Hey, I say that sometimes.
Ma'am, if you don't go home.
Oh, and clean, yeah.
And wipe them baseboards down.
Mm-hmm.
And dust.
And do the things that's necessary.
And
yeah,
go get some easy off. And spread in that nasty oven.
I know.
Okay.
I can't.
And go get some Lysol with bleach. And spray them shells and stuff down in that refrigerator. Because it's turning into a garbage can that y'all eating out of. Okay?
The spills and whatnot.
Why is that? Why are you comfortable like that?
Yeah.
That's the question I have. Why are you comfortable being nasty? That would make me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
that would make me be like, I'm not hungry in my own house. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I hear what you mean.
Like, stop. People run from their own house now. They get up and they be gone, girl.
Because they don't want to deal with it.
I just sleep there. We see. I believe you.
Hey, there's no convincing here.
You don't have
convincing
to convince
here.
me, babe. See, when I was younger, my mama made us clean up. We couldn't go anywhere until we cleaned up.
Right. But what do you know? Yeah.
Pull that stove out.
I know. Get that stuff. Get that stuff from behind there. I mean,
clean the cabinets out. Get rid of all that old seasoning. Don't leave it. Stop leaving that stuff.
You're not
we
using
don't want it.
You're not using it.
I don't want your outdated cans.
They last for a couple years. How they outdated?
I don't want them.
They supposed to last for 2-3 years.
I don't want your piece of soap you left like you was doing me a favor.
You know what? Don't say that.
Then they try not to give you your keys back. They leave them in the house like the keys is on the mantle. You know, and then you come in and be like, oh my goodness.
They do that so nobody can inspect while they there.
I know.
Yeah, of course. Like,
girl, I had one lady give me them keys and pull off so fast, Lakita, before I could say, she was gone. And
she scurried off.
This is the funny part. She had the audacity to be like, days coming up to her move out, like, yeah, I'm cleaning everything up, and no, you're not, ma'am. But then again, who's to know how bad it really was?
Right.
I'm just like, if I gotta change out all the plugs and plates and reglaze the tub, because the dirt not gonna come out.
Right.
I gotta reglaze
the tub.
Of the
dirt.
After I done sprayed it down with oxy and everything.
Right. Yeah.
I gotta reglaze it.
Yeah. That's a sad thing.
And it trips me out.
Ain't cleaning the tub though. Redo it.
Yeah. People don't clean tubs, mirrors, nothing. Look at all these pictures you see on Facebook. They in the bathroom. Girl.
He say, isn't that, you need Tilex, girl. Go on and get that Tilex and put on there.
You should at least shut the curtain. You should have shut the curtain. Okay? That's what you should have did, because I'm embarrassed for you. Yeah. I'm scared for you.
Right.
I'm scared for these kids.
You know why? Because they're not being trained.
No, they not.
They're not being trained, not at all. And it's really a sad thing.
I see people sit up. Like, I don't have to name no names. I see people sit up, Nikita, they be on the phone. They be playing games on the phone, doing all types of stuff. House is blew out.
Because they don't care. They literally
always
don't care.
Always trying to talk about they want a man. How? You want somebody to come over here and sit in this dirt with you? You want somebody to come over here.
Right.
And touch that light switch.
With some gloves on.
Y'all men should be going over to these girls' house with gloves on, like, can I go pee?
Don't go in the bathroom.
Girl.
Not even a half bathroom. You don't want that business.
Girl,
like, wait a minute. What kind of, what's that in the corners? What the goings on? Okay.
I don't get it.
None of us
trying to act all bougie and stuff. Girl, if you don't go clean up.
Right.
I'm going to put that on Facebook tonight. I don't know who need to hear this, but go clean up.
You know what?
Go clean up.
Okay.
I don't know. Right.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to clean the corner.
They ain't ready while you in my business.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but don't leave that landlord house like that.
Hey, if you're feeling some kind of way when she said it, that means, hey,
It's
you the one that got hit.
Yeah. It's you.
Wow.
It's you, ma'am.
Right.
My ex be like, man, these women out here make it seem like I was living with Mrs. Clean.
Mrs. Clean.
He said, anytime you at somebody's house and you start cleaning up.
It ain't your house, but you cleaning their house.
You in their bathroom like, now this is just terrible.
Taking a paper towel. Taking a paper towel that you just cleaned your hands, you dried your hands off with, and you sit up there wiping the sink. Let me get this off of here. Oh dang! Y'all got comment in here. You got some Ajax or something? I think I need to get this in here.
Old school women used to take time out. Be like the old school movies. Remember the movies we used to watch?
Uh-huh.
Guys used to ask girls out and they used to say, I'm having a shampoo date.
Uh-huh.
I can't come out and pamper myself this weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have clothes to fold. Stop living out of bags. Go buy some dressers and use them. The closet is not your dresser. Don't just throw bags in there. Buy some hangers. They don't cost a lot. They still sell them. Sometimes you can get them for free.
Right. Depending on where you go.
Yeah, you could be like, can I have some hangers? They'll be like, sure. How many you need? 10.
And the thing about it is, a lot of them come with the clothes. What are you doing?
They throw them away.
Dang it. Why you don't throw those away? Them the ones you need.
Buy some garbage bags.
Oh, my bad.
Buy some garbage bags.
You're asking for too much, Randy?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
These folk ain't trying to buy no garbage bags. That means I gotta actually pick up some stuff. Yeah.
These houses is blew out. Whatever happened to don't drink that red stuff in my front room? Go in the kitchen. You know that kid about to spill that juice.
Well, how about the reason why you may have bugs? Stop eating in your bedroom. How about that? Start there. Stop eating in the bedroom. Stop eating in the living room in the sense where you're not going to clean it up. Like I can see, you sitting there watching TV or you're in not a living room, but maybe a family room or whatever. I can see you in there,
What's
whatever.
That?
You know what? You know what a family room is. Stop acting like you don't know what the family room is. You know what the family room is, Randy. Anywho, Anywho, like I was saying,
That's
you
another
know,
room
getting
you don't clean.
but that should be the one you clean as well. What I'm saying is limit where you're putting food. That's how you prevent mice,
The mamas
bugs,
are not
and things of that
home.
nature. Okay, so then that poses another problem. That's something to me that's an onion, and what I mean by that is too many layers to peel off because there's a multitude of reasons, and I'm not saying all of them are bad reasons. Some of them, I mean, I think because we're in a society right now where it requires you to work, and the thing about it is maybe you're not getting paid enough, so you're doing more. You're working more in order to pay bills and whatnots and things. And I think, honestly, it's systemic. It's part of the system. It's part of keeping us in a place where we don't have time to clean. And I'm not saying that's an excuse, but what I am saying is that some people deal with things differently. And I'm not in everybody's household to make an opinion, but these are just general statements. So, audience, please don't be offended unless you need to be offended.
Hey, listen.
Look.
If the shoe fit, walk it out.
Well, they said if the gloves don't fit, then you must have quit.
If the shoe fit, wear it. Because we have time. We make time for what we want to make time for.
You're right. You are right. But here's the reason where it comes in regards to training your children training them up in the way that they should go, for one. Not only that, be more picky and choosy about who you have as their father and the men that you choose in your life before you become a single woman. And I know we always talking from a single woman perspective, but even guys, and I don't know, it's usually women who's getting these rental properties, isn't it? It's mostly women.
Well, you know, that's the whole thing right there. The women are the one that come. This is, girl. Now that's a whole nother fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Here we go with the layers. With the
women,
layers.
Okay, are the straw men.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, they can't be the straw man. They got their own straw man.
No, they don't use her. The women are the straw man for the men. They put their name on the application. Half these men ain't got no income for real. They put their name on there. They give up their check stubs. He give in half. And then, you know.
Because she the one with the good credit score.
She the one with the job.
Not even the credit score.
Yeah, she the one with the job. Because he going to be there playing the game. Watching the house.
So now that goes to a telltale in regards to why are we here? What is your reason for living? What is your reason for really existing? Because my thing is, I shouldn't be the person that you look to save you in a sense where I'm the one working and you're on the couch. No. That shouldn't even be an option. Or even
he don't feel like you saving him.
But again,
he's being a tool. And you're
for what? Don't have me going to that realm.
I'm finna go there.
I'm
hitting the go button. He's being a tool. So and you're happy to be able to say, my man, yeah, girl, he at home, he this, he that. When in real life,
here we go.
He is not on the application. He is not on the lease. He probably ain't even got no ID. Okay? Not one to say that house.
Right.
You know? So, and we dealing with a whole bunch of unstable situations. Okay? And the situation at hand is stop leaving these people houses the way you leaving them. Just stop it. Prepare. In advance, you know when you're moving.
Right.
Buy some garbage bags. Start getting rid of stuff. Okay? Put your phone, put your address in Google to see when is your bulk day. Set them bags out every other week.
Right.
Okay? Set that old couch out, that old chair out, that high chair, that playpen. all them broke ass toys. Set it out. Not the day of. The day of, now you want to either A, leave it all in the house, or B, leave a big mountain in front of the house, you know. Like, listen.
You can get the carpet cleaned.
Yeah. When I've moved out, I'm telling you, I can call my landlords on the show, and they will be like, oh, yeah, Miss Hollings, I was able to move somebody right in. I ain't have to do nothing. Nothing but change the locks. Because that's all you should have to do.
Right.
That's it.
You're right.
Honey, we what is you saying?
Right.
When my landlord said, but you had those kids. Excuse me? He said, I've been a landlord for 20 years. I've never had to give back a security deposit. Well, you're giving it back today, sir. Cut the check.
Right.
Okay.
Like, don't even play with me. Give me my money.
He said you need to give a class on how you should leave a house when you leave.
So, have you thought about doing that?
No.
You don't want to do that, huh?
You know why?
Why?
It's not needed. You know what you're doing as an adult is wrong.
But do they? Because people walk around here like they ain't got a conscience.
Girl.
People really, they act like they don't have a conscience. They act like they don't have no type of feelings about anything. Like they have no care about the next person. And my thing is just like no consideration at all. So it's like, why are you even existing? Because my thing is somebody else can use your space. And I know that sounds mean, but I don't know. I get sick and tired of people with this mentality that, oh, I don't have to consider the other person. Who am I? I mean, who are they? You know, I'm more important than they are. Or it's all about me, 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 me. Well, you're going to be alone with you. You keep messing around.
People put more time and attention in their appearance.
You're right.
Than they do their home appearance. Which what they fail to realize is that your home appearance is a part of you.
Duh.
So even if you got a nice car,
right,
that's dirty, got old Cheetos, kids' clothes.
No, I've seen toast in the front of a nice Lexus car.
Yeah, so, all types of toast stuff on the floor.
Yeah,
the chairs and stuff is all messed up. You know,
I don't see how that works, but okay.
They don't care. They don't care, Lakita. They don't care. So, they don't care. You even have guys talking about it on social media. They making raps about it. Like, listen, get your mattress off the floor.
They still doing mattresses on the floor.
Get your mattress off the floor. Get the kids' mattress off the floor. Buy bedroom sets. Okay.
Box spring,
get
the rails or whatever, or however the bed is set up. Like, get all of the things that's necessary for it to look like a bedroom.
Sit at the table with the kids, even if it's one day a week. Even if it's one day a week, it don't have to be dinner. It could be breakfast. It could be lunch. One day a week, gather with your children so to make rules and regulations and charts. Put them up. You have to live by that.
Yeah.
You know? If y'all don't want to wash dishes, it should be a paper world in your house.
I know that's real, and I know that costs more money, but you got to clean some kind of way. You going to leave the dishes for them to sit for a week?
They leave them in the house when they move. They do. Nasty dishes.
With food stuck on them. Okay.
Like, we going to clean them and give them to the next tenant. Like, this is for you. Now we got you some cups here, some bowls, some cereal bowls. You know,
you need some of these.
And these is noodle bowls right here. The ones with the stains in them. These is the noodle bowls.
She said the noodle bowls.
These is the noodle bowls. The ones with the hot sauce stain in them.
Oh my god.
The ones that's kind of yellow from the chicken pack.
You know. Not from the chicken seasoning.
Yeah. Them the noodle bowls. Yeah. And these cups, these came from McDonald's in 1998. They don't make them like this anymore.
Why they got no the little Caesar squeezer bottles? Remember those?
Yeah.
I know this old.
We gonna leave these for y'all.
Yeah, you might get some money for this. You know what I'm saying?
The top shelf up there. Just bring them down, take the dust off of them and the grease.
Oh.
And give them to the kids.
This is just crazy.
Leave people stuff the way they gave it to you, or better.
Thank you. And you know what? That should be something that everybody should strive to do when they're moving out of any place that they are residing in. And that represents you. And that says that you're being considered of the person that's coming behind you, as well as the landlord you're paying that you rented from. Come on now. So with all of that being said, we're going to end this podcast because I think you got the point.
Start having interviews at the house you live in now.
Right, exactly.
Like, I'm gonna come over to your house so you can do the application and see how many people be like, oh, okay, never mind, bye.
Right.
Because people means of moving is because they don't mess the house up so bad. It's time to go. We don't even know what color this wall is. What color is this? If you take it to the Home Depot and try to match the paint up, they ain't gonna be able to match it up.
No.
The wall's too dirty.
You know what?
Every spot is dirty. You gonna have to climb up. You can't even climb up on the ladder and get a piece because that's all smoked out and greased out. Just pick another color. Just pick another color, please.
Yeah. So again, people, I'm sure you have learned the lesson that we are teaching on here and letting you know, make sure you just leave the property the way you found it. Again, it's a representation of you. So with that, my thing is, how do you want to be presented? How do you want to portray yourself to other people, to other landlords, to anybody? What type of reputation do you really want to have? Think about those things when you're sitting up there moving out of a place. And I know we kind of went more so with single women, but that's with anybody. Let me be clear, that's with anybody.
Yeah, men too. They
right.
Too.
Oh yeah, some of y'all men nasty. But I'm saying that so it doesn't seem like we're just making a slanted conversation. It's not that. It's just the fact that we want to make sure that everybody, including men, understand that, hey, clean up the mess before you move out. Clean it like you left it. Clean it as it was presented to you. That's just respect. That's consideration. Have a heart. You don't want nobody doing your things like that if you own the property. Think about it like that. And you should always treat things as if it was your own, even if it's not. Why? Because again, it says who you are. It represents who you are. And it shows how much you are as a person going to be considerate of the next individual. All right, we're done. I was trying to be finished a few minutes ago, but you saw how Randy kind of added in there again. But I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway.
Have a great night.
This is the end of our show, and we appreciate you joining us on Landlord Tenant Show and other stuff with Randy and Keita. Now, the next episode, listen out for this one. We're going to talk about renovations. Who can you trust? When we talk about that on our next episode, you're going to be amazed by some of the stuff that we bring out, because I'm going to tell you, it's hard to trust people out here in these streets with these renovations, but that's a whole nother conversation. You're going to have to come back. All right then, dear. Holla.